Heard you.
So tell me about what's going on in your life right now and with your artistry and everything like that. Well, but first tell them what you do.
First, I'm a rapper. That's pretty much it. That's all I do. I just rap, and I just rap with my friends, and I just try to spread love throughout the community and things of that nature. But yeah, simple as that. I just rap.
Okay. And so what's going on with your life right now as far as artistry and
Artistry
rap?
right now, I'm trying to get back in the habit of dropping more singles. I released a project in 2023 doing 222.
Okay.
And ever since then, I took like I won't say a hiatus because I started, I formed a band, or I formed a rap group with my mans Zoni and Nigga Fairy. So we 222 and whatnot. So we trying to drop and be more consistent with that and whatnot. We dropped in the summertime. And then
explain to them what 222 is though.
222 is literally just me and my two friends, Nigga Fairy Tiana, who I also met freshman year. Same thing with Zora, I met freshman year, who is Zoni Mitchell, and we just found each other and we like, yo, we like making music, or like we like rapping. I'm like, yo, y'all can rap. I need y'all with me. So it's like, and then ever since then, that's just what kind of formed it. So yeah, we a rap group for real. We don't really have a specific sound right now. We just rapping for real. So it's just like whatever, just vibing, whatever sounds good. You know what I'm saying? So. But yeah, so dropping singles with them. I just dropped a single a few weeks ago in January. Last with my man's Moo, aka Simone. Get some merch on Instagram. They tough.
Okay, I'm gonna try to
tough. For that for sure. Definitely a tough producer, bro. Never met nobody like that for real. They tough. And yeah, at the moment right now, like after this, I gotta get ready to go to Philly for a show. We performing with Move. It's a show put on by Devon. And we just gonna be rapping at Philly tonight, and then the next day we gonna be back at Baltimore at the Biddle, back at the Biddle in Baltimore.
So, alright, so for this show and everything, how do you get ready? Like, how you get ready for a show, just in general?
How I get ready for a show, honestly, I just go by practicing my music. I just go by practicing my raps for real. Like if I'm in the shower, like I'm rapping to myself, I'm like trying to make sure I got my lyrics.
Just like scared or scared or anything like that?
I won't say I never get scared. I get like. At first, like, I'd be cooling, but, like, as soon as I hit that stage, it'd be, like, a little bit of nervousness, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, but, like, once I hear the beat and my lyrics come out, it's, like, all good, bro. That's why
do you remember your first show you ever did?
Yeah, I remember my first show I ever did.
Describe how your first show.
So, my first show... I'll talk about my first show up here.
Yeah,
my first show up here...
You talking about at Morgan State?
Yeah, at Morgan. My first show up at Morgan was, I asked Kai if I can rent out the Biddle. The Biddle is a thrift store in Midtown Baltimore where you get all goods. It's like you can use it as a bed space and whatnot. Definitely support the Biddle because Biddle, for sure. Biddle needs everybody's support. It's a nice third space in the community for people to just come and chill. So I'm cool with the owner Kai, and I'm like, yo, Kai, I'm dropping an album soon. I want to be able to have like a little listening party / performance type of deal. So I'm like, all right, cool, And then my man's Reem Unknown he's a DJ, artist, all that. And he was gonna DJ the event. And so I'm like, all right, cool. We got it set up, right? So when I pulled up, right, I'm not gonna lie, Reem pulled up to me. He said, yo, everything that could have went wrong. So I'm like, damn, what happened? So like we get there, the place not set up. It's supposed to be set up when tables, everything clear, clothes clear, right? It was not set up. So I'm like, all right, cool. That that's an easy fix. But then he said his DJ software crashed, so he had to delete it and read
What software was you using?
I want to say Serato. I want to say Serato or something like that. I think it crashed or something like that. So we had to delete it and re-download it. And like the Wi-Fi in the middle was some shit. So like it was just taking forever.
Damn.
And then we had no speaker or mic because Kai said there was a speaker and mic in the middle. There was no speaker or mic in the middle. So we like, all right, cool. We had to Uber to Reem's homegirl's house, get a speaker, bring it back. When we brought it back, shit didn't even connect to his computer. It didn't even work, bro. So like now we just like, yo.
At this point, are you discouraged at this point?
I'm very discouraged at this point because like at this point people is pulling up already. So it's like it's low key, it's looking like a kickback low key, bro. Niggas smoking. I'm like, I made the mistake of hitting the J, bro. Now I'm stressed out. I'm like, yo, I'm sitting here like, and my homegirl's like, yo, okay, she kept asking. I'm like, bro, don't ask me that, bro. I'm not okay, bro. Don't ask me that because Reem broke it down to me. He was like, all right, we either got two options. We reschedule or you do the shit a cappella with no mic. And I'm like, fuck, that's a little like I was willing to do it.
That's what he testing yo.
Yeah, I was willing to do it, but I was like, let me just call one of my mans that I also met him through music. Like that's why I love music in the community on Morgan. I literally met him. This my man's McKinday. I met him when I was walking back to my dorm, and he was just like, "Yo, you look like you fuck with music, bro. You trying to come to one of our shows?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just came back from recording music with like Cray and shit." So I'm like, all right, cool. We met, we linked up. It was an amazing show. Nigga invited us to the crib afterwards. It was just broke bread. Like, it was tough, bro. So I called. Yeah, so he said he was pulling up. So I called him. He said he's on his way. I'm like, yo, bro, do you have a speaker and a mic by any chance? He was like, yeah, but I got to slide back to the crib. It'll be about like 30 to 40 minutes before I can get back. So I'm like, all right, cool. I announced to the people, I'm like, all right. I'm like, there's about to be a 30 to 40 minute delay. I apologize, but like, I understand that like niggas want to leave. But like, the great thing about community is that they were like, nigga, we chilling. They're like, we chilling, bro. Like, do your thing. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like feeling better. I go to the bathroom trying to like, wash off my face and everything. And as soon as I get out the bathroom, Kende is there with the speaker and a mic.
Came in clutch.
We get shit started. And I was a little nervous before that because I was like, damn, all that stress, I probably forgot my lyrics. But the second I heard that beat, it was rap. Because I was practicing like day in, day out on my shit, bro. So that's a crazy
full story for like performing.
Yeah, and it was tough though. There was love up the crowd.
Most artists probably would cancel and this was scheduled.
But like
something else.
That's what I'm saying, because people was already there. That's the thing. Like, if people wasn't there already, I would have been like, all right, it's canceled. But like, people was already there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, we gotta do something. And I was willing to do the acapella. So. Yeah. I'm glad that shit worked out though, because it was energy there was love. Like, it's just always surprising too when like people know my lyrics. I'm like, whoa, like you know my lyrics, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Whenever you reach your goal, your big dream, who you gonna like give back to? Like, who you feel like you owe the most to your success?
Honestly, person I owe the most success is probably moms. Can't lie to you. Like, that's the first person I'm gonna take care of. Like, when I get like a solid amount of money, like obviously you gotta take care of yourself first, but after I take care of myself, give it back to moms because she helped me get my first car. And like that car, like the car has really been like I've been working on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been able to go to New York with that car. That car is going to take us to Philly today, so that shit has opened up.
Once you're mobile, life is
I was about to say, like, I'm about to open up more opportunities for that. So, like, first person I'm giving back to is moms. I'm making sure moms are straight. Gotta make sure little bro is straight too. And then after that, probably I'm trying to see it into the community for real. Like, if I like trying to organize it when I make sure like people have places to go, people have like food, masks, like set, like all that shit. Like, you know, gotta take care of the houses, people, and things of that nature for real. Because like without community, niggas is nothing. So like.
And music is community.
That's what I'm saying. Music is a tool of the like. It's a tool of community. It's a tool of revolution too. So like, I fuck with that. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, bro. But like, moms would definitely be the first person that gets taken care of.
Yeah. Shout out to moms.
Shout out to moms. Shout out to moms. Love you.
Yeah. Shout out to moms. And what you think about Drake and Kendrick?
Drake and Kendrick?
Yeah.
Man, Kendrick, watch that boy, bro. Like, what we talking about, bro?
Yeah.
Like, what we talking about, bro? I think, man, I think so, bro.
But who you listen to just in general?
In general? Yeah. In general, I listen more to Kendrick. But even then, like, pre this beef, I wasn't listening to too much Kendrick. Because I'm not going to lie, I wasn't a big fan of Mr. Morale. I can't lie. Like, when that job, I wasn't a big fan of it. Only because, like, see, the thing with Kendrick and Drake is, like, yeah, they calling each other out, they doing this, that, and the third. But, like, there's like, inconsistencies on both sides, bro. Because it's like, Kendrick was like, you know, talking about like his childhood trauma and shit like that, and then he's like, oh, you know, Godspeed protect women and shit like that. But you got Kodak Black on your album. Like, how that work, bro? Like Kodak is a convicted, like, I don't want to say the word, but like he's a convicted R word, bro. He's a convicted R word, and it's like
Kodak do be on one. He do be on one.
Yeah, so it's like for you to like put that thing on your album, it's still like it's kind of like enabling abusers type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like you calling out Drake for like.
It's kind of hypocritical. They were kind of both hypocritical.
They definitely both hypocritical. But like strictly on the music tip, Kendrick watch that nigga. Like strictly on the music tip, bro. Like, and the thing is, Kendrick just a mastermind for real, because like him dropping Meet the Grams right when Family Matters dropped, bro. Because I was gonna give Drake I was gonna give him a little 1-2. I was like, okay,
that diss track was good.
It wasn't a bad track at all. And then Meet the Grams was just like,
just dark.
I was rewatching like the shit. I was rewatching react to the shit the other day. I low-key felt a little sick in my stomach. Like when I was listening to it, I was like, yo, this a little. I feel like I shouldn't even be listening to this right now, bro. Like, this is kind of crazy.
Real dark. Like real dark with that
dark ass energy, bro.
The whole track was just dark.
Yeah, but other than that, I feel like Kendrick washed him. And then what's it called? It's just funny because Drake trying to like pivot and do like I ain't even mad at it. Like, you know, you trying to do damage control and shit, but it's like you can't be damage control and still act like you won. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true.
But other than that, that's pretty much it for real.
What's been your favorite in the game growing up?
My favorite rapper in the game.
Or artist.
Or artist.
We're gonna do rap. Do your favorite rapper.
Do rap. Yeah. I mean, when I was younger, I was on the J. Cole wave heavy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was on the J. Cole wave heavy. I'm not on that wave anymore, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not on that wave no more. Like, love the Cole and whatnot, but like, you old, bro. Let me not say you old, but like, I would definitely say Cole. Probably like middle school, I pivoted more to like middle to high school. I pivoted more to like Tyler. Kendrick was always.
I didn't really get to listen to Tyler to like high school.
Heard you.
Everything, but like middle school, J. Cole, Kendrick, Drake, really everybody on the radio for me. Like
you said what?
Everybody on the radio.
Yeah, I was about to say I didn't listen to much radio because like I said I had a Christian family, so like they was always playing like either gospel music or like Christian.
So how you hear music on your own then without
YouTube, bro? It's literally YouTube, just unrestricted internet access, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I wasn't even looking at nothing like crazy for real. I remember obviously when I was younger, like Eminem, I was like Eminem. I'm like, all right, cool. That's
it's crazy. I can't listen to Eminem songs now. Like,
oh yeah, no, I can't listen to that nigga now, bro. Like that, like that's dead. Like when I was he had a run when I was younger. Yeah, I would have said, but like now,
the ones, but now it's just I don't know.
I don't like white rappers in general. I'm not gonna lie. I cannot stand white rappers at all. Not really lie to you, like the only white rapper I like actually like bump / tolerated was two Matt Miller cool, bro. Matt Miller sang
I never got into music, but like I always wanted to, cause see like it seemed like it was probably hard back then.
Like, yeah, it was cool cause like it didn't feel like he was like you know how some of these rappers they be trying way too hard, bro. It felt like he was just like, all right, this is just like he just rapping for real. Yeah. And then low key Yeet, but I don't really fuck with Yeet anymore, bro. I'm not gonna lie, cause like his little run in like 2021, that was a cool little run he had going on. But then it's just like, what's it called? Yeah, I don't really. And then Ian, I fucking hate Ian. I cannot stand that nigga, bro. I'm not really lying to you. Like his whole I'm not gonna lie, his whole existence just pisses me off, bro. Like genuinely, bro.
Why piss you up,
bro? Cause it's just like. The second I heard that fucking like, might be better like Munshine Lynch cause when I first heard the snippet, I'm like, damn, this nigga snapping. Then I saw like the trailer video, it was a white boy. I'm like, bruh, cause I'm like, what are we talking about, bruh? Like what are we talking?
He's like, nah,
no, bruh,
be white, y'all don't like it.
It's crazy though, cause he really like his style is really like he really stole Chief Keef and Gucci Mane.
Bro,
like,
exactly because I'm like, cause like niggas will be like guaranteed it sounded good, but then you gotta like I be telling niggas, you think why does it sound good, bro? Cause he sound black. That's why he sounds good, and he's gonna. And I knew it. I knew that nigga was gonna blow up because I was like, bro, he's white. He's about to blow up, bro. And it's just too easy for this.
Especially like, bro. Yeah, if you white, if you're a non-black rapper. And you sound like black, like you sound like a black rapper, your style's like that, you gonna blow up easy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and it's just like you got niggas in the underground actually making hard shit. And it's just like they're not getting that same love because it's just he's just doing the same thing that we doing, but he's white. You know what I'm saying? So like that should be blowing me. But like I mean, I get on my white rapper tangent, bro. Like
you really snapping on Ian though. That's funny as hell.
Yeah, bro. That shit blew me, bro.
Nah, I get it. Who you be listening to now?
Nowadays, Mike, bro.
Mike talking about that.
Mike, Earl, Sideshow.
Yeah.
But as of recently, this past week though, I've been bumping Janet Jackson. I'm not gonna lie. Velvet Rope, crazy. Hella Drew Hill. I've been on my bossa nova shit. I've been looking at like Brazilian music and whatnot. Like I've been hearing. I just love their vocals. Like it's so like soothing. The guitar and everything, bro. But like definitely Mike, Earl, Sideshow, Cousteau, Deontay, Bees. Trying to think. I hate when niggas ask me that because like now I'm trying to like now I gotta go through let me go through the music library real quick.
I mean your sound is like kind of relates to what you like. You like.
Heard
you know what I'm saying? It's like that type of vibe.
Oh yeah, I've been on Be More Club heavy too. I'm not gonna lie. Be More Club, Be More Club is like the originator of like all the other forms of club, bro. Like if you like actually in history, bro, you take that shit back. That like Jersey Club came from that shit, Philly Club came from that shit. So it's like that shit is beautiful, bro. I love Baltimore.
What's the name of the Baltimore Club song? Let me see.
What's it called? There's this. I mean, I'd say one of the more popular ones is Dance My Pain Away by like Riley. That joint hard, and then DJ Diamond K, you got this nigga Tromac, he tough too, bro. So then I've been on my OG, he put me on Clips, so I've been listening to that.
I mess with Clips.
Clips is tough, bro. Like Pusha one of them ones, bro. I can't lie. Also, Conglomerate, like Lancey Foe and Femi Girl. I forgot to pronounce it. Like Femi Girl, I think they tough. The album was tough. Side Baby too. Like that shit was good.
What was the best album you heard this year?
This year so far? Like you mean like this year, like 2025?
Oh, I see. I'm gonna say 2024 then.
2024, best album 24.
Yeah, 24.
I won't tell you because there were a lot of good albums that dropped that year. Let me give you like my top 5. I'd say Blue Lips by Schoolboy Q.
Okay.
That shit was tough. I put Pinball by Mike up there. It was a very calm turn up. I would say El Cuso shit was also hard. Side Baby, I really like Side Baby.
I think most people I would say Side Baby at least top 3.
Side Baby definitely top 3. I'm
At
trying
least.
to think. Damn.
So most people probably say the Future one too.
Yeah, I was about to say, We Don't Trust You by Future was tough too. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like the second one that they
You like
dropped.
the second one?
Only because I gotta give it a re-listen. But only because like
But that was hard.
it was hard, but like I was expecting more like raps. You feel me? Like,
You wanted that type.
I wanted more raps, and the raps wasn't to the end. But like other than that, it was chill. But what's
Yeah, no, thank you, Goké. You know, appreciate. I hope
Thank you
everything
for
go good for you and everything.
Thank you.
Hope you finish the semester strong.
All right, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
Of
Of course.